Hi Booktube, this is Kelly. Thank you so much for watching my channel, Books I'm Not Reading. If I look a little disheveled today, it's I am. I have been awake since 3 o'clock in the morning. I am so tired. And I'm hoping that once I get this video uploaded, I will just crash and get some much needed sleep. I want to welcome all of you. Thank you so much for watching my channel. And there's a few new people. I can't see everyone who subscribes, but I did just want to give a special greeting to another Kelly Lou, Cynthia Teeter, Torla Reads, which Torla, I don't know if that's a name or not, but that sounds like it could potentially be a booktube channel. So in case that's something you're thinking of, James Smith, Susan Broderick. So those are people without channels. Again, thank you so much for subscribing. It really means so much to me. And then a couple other channels that have subscribed, Shelf-Centered, excuse me, and Booktube with Amy. So I will link to both those channels down below and you can check them out and see what you think. So some reading updates. The last Friday, I did Friday reads. Jason and I were in quarantine because we had been exposed to COVID, and so we were just waiting for our test results back, which we got back Friday night. But I definitely needed something light and yeah, and I ended up choosing just exactly what I needed to read, which is Lessons from Lucy by Dave Barry, The Simple Joys of an Old Happy Dog. Dave Barry is a longtime newspaper columnist, syndicated columnist, so he's published all over the country. He's actually won a Pulitzer Prize for commentary, which is really cool. But he's known for his humorous writing. And anyway, like I have these dog books, and I'm not really a dog person. Like, it's not that I don't like dogs. I do like dogs, but I just, yeah, like reading books about them. I don't know. But this is not actually a dog book. This is about Dave Barry's kind of evaluating his life. When he started the book, he was 70 years old, and he's kind of comparing like how he feels about getting older to how his dog Lucy is handling getting older, which she seems to be handling things much better than Dave Barry. So in some ways, it's almost like a humor self-help book, or again, I think people who are feeling like me, like the aches and pains of getting older, would really appreciate. And again, like even though there's a dog on the cover, there's so many little great vignettes that don't have anything to do with the dog that are very, very funny. There is one in particular, and I wish it would take me too long to explain it, but there's a story in here that had me laughing out loud. And again, nothing to do with the dog whatsoever. It was just very, very funny. So this was, like I said, one of my BookTube spin books. I'm so glad I read it. I haven't decided yet what I'm going to do with this. I don't think I'm going to keep it, but I might save it for a future giveaway, or I don't know. Like I haven't really decided. It is autographed, so that's kind of nice. And it's nice that it's not like autographed to me or anything like that. So since then, what I have been reading is Johnny One-Eye by Jerome Charin. I don't know if I'm saying his last name right. I apologize. So this is about, takes place during the American Revolutionary War. And Johnny is 17 at the beginning of the book. Based on the size, I'm guessing like he's gonna age a bit over the course of the book. He grows up in a brothel, and has, you know, kind of questions about who his parents are. He and also like what side of the war he's on. Like, is he for the Brits or is he for the rebels, aka, you know, the revolutionaries? He fights with Benedict Arnold in Canada and loses one of his eyes, hence Johnny One Eye, although I think that is a play on some sexual stuff that's going on in the book as well. Yeah, so it's really easy reading. I mean, it's just about like taking the time to actually read it. I'm 132 pages in, so I don't expect to finish it this weekend. I mean, that would be nice, but yeah, I think I can get a good chunk of this done, which would be great. This was one of my high priority books for 2021 that I did not get to. And yeah, so it'll just feel really good. I've owned this book for so long. I just need to read it and again decide, do I want to keep it or not? Which brings me to the next issue, which is, I know it looks like there's room on these shelves because, you know, things are slanted over. Those are actually books that are just somewhere else that need to be like reshelved, that kind of thing. There is no room at the end though. There is no room anymore I'm just looking at like the bookcases across from me, and yeah, like every single shelf has like some books stacked on it that don't fit there, and yeah, and then all of a sudden Jason like starts telling me about some books he got, and I'm like, oh my god, like where are we gonna put all these? So anyway, I am a little bit concerned about our library, because I just would like everything to fit, right? Like everything to have a place where it belongs. I don't know. Is that too much to ask for? Maybe it is. In the meantime, I got some belated Christmas money, which was really nice. It was very, very unexpected. So this first book was not necessarily part of that, although it can be part of it. In Taking Tea with Catherine's January event to read books about books, I realized that our copy of 84 Charing Cross Road was gone. Like, I don't know what happened. I don't know if we lent it to someone and never got it back. I'm not sure, but like this has to be part of our library. Absolutely. I love this book so much. This is the kind of book that my grandmother would intentionally own 2 copies of, so that she could, if she met someone who hadn't read it, she could just instantly go to the bookcase and give them her second copy. And then she would probably go out and buy another copy. So again, she had 2 copies continually. But anyway, I love this book. I know so many of you on BookTube do as well. And yeah, if you haven't read it, this is a great one. Then I started thinking about some other books that I would like to get. Now, I might have gotten a little carried away, but there's just this good sale on Amazon for these books. They were like editor's picks at the moment. And so, I mean, I don't know. I felt like I got a pretty smoking deal. So I bought 3 Jenny Lawson books. So let's pretend this never happened. A mostly true memoir, which that's good. That's good to clarify that. Furiously Happy, a funny book about horrible things. Jenny Lawson is definitely a bit dark, a bit macabre. And then the one that I've actually read, I was looking to see when this was going to come out in paperback. This is Jenny Lawson's Broken. And I read an ARC of this. I'm pretty sure it was in 2021. And Jason didn't want to keep the ARC, but I laughed so much as I was reading this, that Jason was like, oh, I want to read that too. So like I said, I got a little carried away, but this hardcover, which the list, and obviously, you know, Amazon doesn't sell things for the list price. The list price is $27.99, and I think it was $14 on Amazon. It was just, so like, this is normally, I would never buy a hardcover of this, but it was such a sweet deal that I just had to get it. And like I said, I mean, this book was another one that just really made me laugh out loud. I don't know if I'll reread this book this year, but I have not read these other two books, and I'm really excited to get to them. What I'm trying to do is kind of space things out a little bit, and so like read some of my high priority books. I have a couple of buddy reads coming up, and so I want to make sure, like, yeah, they're spread out throughout the year rather than devouring both of them right away. But I realize she's not for everyone, but I do find them at least broken. I thought was hysterical. And one of my friends who's read all of them, like, she thinks this one is the best one. So, but anyway, so yeah, so there's some humor writing for me. I always need a good laugh. Yeah, okay, well, I would love to hear what you are reading this weekend. If you finished anything good, if there's a book in the past, like there's so many times where people tell me like they're gonna get to a book or they're in the midst of a book, and you know, like, feel free to follow up with that in the comments section down below, and let me know, you know, even if it was a book that was mentioned months and months ago, like if you've read something that I talked about on here or in a previous Friday Reads video, I'd love an update if you wanna share that. I love to hear from everyone in the comment section. If you don't feel comfortable, I mean, you can just say hi, you can put an emoji, or you can give this video a thumbs up, which does really help me to kind of get a better sense of who's watching. So thank you guys so much. Remember to be kind to yourself, be kind to others. I'm gonna go upload this and then go to bed. I hope you guys have a really great weekend. Take care. Bye.